All right, one moment, folks. All right, and here we are. Welcome everyone to the stream. I know it's been a while, but glad everyone could make it tonight. I figured I'd just do a kind of a relaxed Q&A style live stream, and we'll play some SimCity 2000 while we do that. And this is the Gateway 2000 P560. Here's a look at everything that's on here. If you're curious, I know the screen is a little off, but I don't know why that is. It doesn't do that when it's on Windows 3.1, but oh well. I don't think it's that big a deal. So let's go ahead and load up SimCity 2000 on the Gateway 2000. Okay, where is it? Dell Optiplex 745. Is that one of those Pentium 4 ones? My aunt's P5 100XL, she still has it and it's still working great. I'm happy to report. Haven't seen it in a while, but I'm glad to hear that it's still doing well. Had to do some audio adjusting there. WeatherStar, this was this browse the web thing is something that came with the unofficial Windows 95 service pack. I never use it though, obviously. Good place to get a Pentium 3 or 4 Dell. Right now, I'd say either eBay or, if you're lucky, Facebook Marketplace. Okay. YouTubeville. How about that? Yeah, this is one of those games that if I'm not careful, I can get too addicted to. Especially if it's SimCity 4. Okay, we'll pause it. We'll start building over here. A neighbor connection. Yeah, this was an unofficial service pack. Alright, build some residential. I will have to warn you guys, though, I'm not the best at SimCity 2000. When Windows Vista was still fairly new, back around 2008 or so, I did experiment with installing Windows Vista Home Basic on my Dell Dimension 2350. Horribly slow, no drivers, and constant blue screens of death. Do not recommend. You know, I've got City Skylines on Steam. I've just never gotten around to playing it yet. Favorite computer of all time? Definitely the Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT. My first computer, my childhood computer. That's where it all started. Okay, gotta build a power plant. We'll do coal and make everyone mad. Do I like first person shooters? Actually, I do not. I've never really cared for first person shooters. I love that sound effect, by the way. Zzz, zzz. And we got to build a water system. We're supposed to get 80% of the eclipse here on Monday. Probably around 3:15 in the afternoon. Depends on the weather, of course. Never played Minecraft. It's not something that really interests me. Alright, let's speed up some stuff. Okay, we're starting to build. Oop, let's slow things back down. Lily Tomlin, it's hard to say. I've never really seen much stuff with her in it. Good restaurants in Winston-Salem. My two favorites are Mr. Barbecue, the best barbecue in the area, I think, and the Hero House, probably the best sub sandwich I have ever had in my life. Oh yeah, she was the voice of Miss Frizzle, so yeah, I've seen stuff with her in it before, I guess. YouTube awakens, and the Prime Minister has been occupied. Grand Poobah has been trapped. That's horrible. Alright, let's do some more construction. And we'll do some development over here. LGR of the Dell desktop, I think he's gonna be working on that soon. Micron desktop or laptop. Well, if the price was good, I guess I would. Don't know too much about them though. Okay, put some pumps right here. Zzz, zzz. Oh, my city's not doing too good now. If you, I mean, if you go to the right thrift store, maybe you'll get very, very, very lucky. Yeah, I've seen some of those Wise thin clients in my local Goodwill, the one that still sells computer stuff. Well, you know what? I forgot to build a police department and a fire department. And a fire station. And the city's still falling apart, it looks like. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, they're wanting a hospital. I know that. Snow. I don't see any snow. Okay, let's build a park. City's still in decaying. I got into retro computers when I was 15, back in 2005. Okay. Zzz, zzz, zzz. I can't help but do that. Okay, build some pipes here, some pipes there. Yeah. Oh, we need to build some schools, I forgot. Yes, the urban renewal kit, I forgot about that. That's what I used to use most of the time in for SimCity 2000 because you didn't have to worry about money, you didn't have to worry about all the drama that comes with the actual game. You could just pick and place what you want and just make the city look like what you want it to. And it was handy for creating stuff for Streets of SimCity and SimCopter. Oop, forgot to get the hospital power. Okay, we're in 1910 now. Okay, looks like we need some more industrial zones. I always hate doing industrial zones. They're not that fun, really. Yeah, we were having power problems here yesterday. It kept going in and out yesterday afternoon, which is unusual because the power rarely goes out here. And it was pretty good weather too, so I don't know what was going on. But yeah, I remember the SimCity 2000 files working in 3000, but I remember for some reason the highways would never transfer over. You'd have to rebuild them. Okay, let's turn on auto budget. The 2600 and 2650. One of the I know the 2600 is either a Pentium 3 or a Pentium 4 Celeron. I can't remember which one it is. They're similar but different processors basically. I forgot to build a railroad. Okay. I hate it when terrain gets in the way. Let's see if I can level the terrain. Okay. handle this terrain too. Years ago, I tried to build Greensboro in SimCity 2000, probably the urban renewal kit, and didn't go too well. I think I remember a plane crash happened, which has never ever happened in my area as far as I know. Okay, why aren't those connecting? Come on. Losing money doing this. The stability. Oh yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit. That's always such a good game. Now, why does it keep doing that? And I did. Okay, we're running out of money. We're not doing good. This railroad has destroyed my city's funds, so I hate to do this, but we're going to have to put in a cheat code. Okay. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh, now I got $500,000. Isn't that nice? A hard disk drive. Okay, that ought to do it. Oh, or not. Okay, it didn't have to destroy all that. Have you ever had to replace the bad capacitors on motherboards? No, because I don't know how to solder. I'm ashamed to say it as a vintage computer enthusiast, but yeah, I don't know how to solder. Okay, why did it destroy all that? Okay, now we're getting in the way of the road. Never modded an Xbox, but last summer I did jailbreak and put the homebrew channel on a Nintendo Wii. Never owned a Nintendo Wii until last year. Hoping to do a video about playing Scum VM games on there, like Putt Putt and all that good stuff. Uh, yeah, love it. I'll have to blow up the hospital. There we go. I'm gonna have to reconnect it here. Yeah, I should have built the railroad first before doing anything else in here. Oh yeah, you got to be careful with the bulldozer. Okay, now to do the other direction. Oh, by the way, I will not be live here next week because I will be out of town. Actually, I'll be out of state visiting Chris Master 1. So I will be appearing live in person on Rockin' Waves 11/2/94. And I hope everyone can come check that out. Oh, Transport Tycoon. I've never been able to figure that game out. I wish I could. Alright, there we go. They got their railroad. Are they happy now? I hope they better be. I think I just severed some electrical lines doing this. Oh yeah, I gotta rebuild the hospital. I forgot. Yeah, put it right there. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to come along a little bit. Since we've got an abundant amount of money, we can lower the taxes and make everyone happy. Yes, that is the radio announcer from the New Year's videos. I've known Chris for 14 years now, almost. It'll be 14 years in May. There we go. We need industrial, looks like. Yeah, I like all the characters on Magic School Bus. Yeah, it's on iVlog TV and rockinwaves.com. Zzz, zzz. I'm sorry, I can't resist. The Super Nintendo SimCity, yes, and it's probably one of my favorite versions, if not the best version of the original SimCity I have ever played. It's just so cozy. I love the music in it. It's just they did a really good job with it. Oh yeah, I forgot Bowser was the monster in the game. Oh yes, Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise is one of the most comfortable games ever. One that makes you feel good all over. Yeah, the N64 DD port was very interesting from what I've seen. Well, yes, I did hear about the earthquake up in New Jersey. I I didn't feel it. It didn't make its way down to North Carolina, thankfully. But yeah, that's pretty wild. Water shortage reported. What? Arthur was a really good show. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. I like the old ones at least. Yeah, I was looking for actual news articles about the aftershock that happened, but all I could find were memes. Which I don't mind memes, but I want actual legit reporting for this. What should we name our team? The Dummies. And they can play football. Nope, no rain clouds in this game. It just says it's raining, and you just have to take its word for it. She's gonna blow. That power plant is so darn old, we figure it'll just plain blow up before the end of the year. Wait, you've been in charge of the coal power plant for the last 2,036 years? But it's only 1949. Well, anyway, I guess we might as well blow it up and rebuild it. Oh yeah, I have done the money cheat on the Super Nintendo version, but yes, it is quite difficult. I will do microwave. There we go. I blew it up before it could blow itself up. This sound card is just I believe it's just a basic Sound Blaster 16, nothing fancy, but I like it. I better do a treatment plant. Yeah, I've always wondered where the grass is on here. I don't think I've ever used that speech reader. This GPU, well, let's take a quick look because I kind of forgotten what it is myself. It is a Diamond Viper PCI, 2 megs of memory. Zzz. Oh yeah, I'll probably be going on some other trips this year. Just don't know where yet or when. I've got some ideas though. You know, this might be a good place to build an airport. I actually do have a Sound Blaster All 64 value coming next week. It should be here Tuesday. Don't know what computer I'm going to put it in yet. But I've been wanting one of those for a long time, ever since my old one died a few years ago. Well, Charlotte's a cool place, especially for thrifting. Okay. Now we need to make an electrical connection, cause airports, for some reason, require electricity. Go figure. Yeah, the thrift stores in my area have just become terrible when it comes to computer stuff. In fact, there's one store that I went to a few months ago over in Winston-Salem that actually had a sign up that said we do not accept computers. So, yeah, that kind of turned me off. All right. There's our port for the air. And if this were SimCopter, this is where we would take off from in our helicopter. And you can see the helicopter there. Oh, Scotty, I think I know what store you're talking about. Is it Carolina Thrift? I've been there before. It's been a few years though, but I've been meaning to go back down there again to see what they got. Any moment now, we'll be hearing Simcopter 1 reporting heavy traffic for 20 minutes straight. The used toy and comic shop at Friendly Center, I've never been there. It must be a new thing. I need to check it out. Okay. Yes, there will be a video next week. I just haven't had a chance to record it yet. I'm hoping it'll be about a Pentium 4 gateway that I got from Knoxville. Yeah, I'm more interested in the toys and the comics, actually. There we go. Connect it there. I'll put a police station right here. Maybe some industrial right here. Yeah, thrift stores are becoming very vintage computer unfriendly as of late, and that's a shame. The big Goodwill in Winston-Salem, I can sometimes maybe find an old laptop there if I'm lucky, but that's about it. There we go. Water shortage again? No, I've never had anything from Alienware actually. Definitely wouldn't mind something from Alienware, especially something vintage, but no, I've never had the opportunity to own one. Pop Vintage, that sounds sort of familiar. I asked this question on Twitter last night before I went to bed. I'm just curious, maybe you guys could answer what kind of vintage computer do you just have no interest in owning? And I just noticed that my icon, my YouTube icon, has been blocking my camera this whole time. So let me move that. the There are two types of vintage computers I just have no interest in owning, and that would be any of the old Macintosh laptops from the early to mid 90s. They're just very high maintenance. Everything breaks on them, and there's really not much I can do with it being a Mac. And I also don't like, well, I like them, but I just don't have any interest in any of those high-end workstation computers like the SGI machines. I just don't find them interesting at all. I'm sorry, but and there are computers I would like to have someday, but I'm not in a big hurry to get, like Commodore 64 or an Amiga, stuff like that. That stuff I do like, but I'm just not in a hurry to get into at the moment. I've got too much going on around here with all my PC stuff. Oh yeah, the old compact Macs. I think they're so cool looking, but I just couldn't own one because they are extremely high maintenance. Extremely high maintenance. What? Power plant's gonna blow again? How could a microwave power plant go bluey? Wow, this is actually working on a Pentium 4. I'm impressed actually. That's pretty cool. There we go. Yep, there went SimCopter 1. Get used to that, you're going to hear it a lot. Oh, you know, we might want to build a railroad station. Let's see. There we go. Now the train's working. Yeah, at least the SCSI drives you can replace with an SD card nowadays. Yep, Carolina Thrift. I'm pretty sure that's it. I've been there, but it's just been a few years. Well, I'm going to be doing a Magic School Bus stream one week. I just haven't decided when yet. Well, yeah, I've heard about the blue SCSI. I hear those are really good. Seems like I've tried that on VLC before on old versions of Windows, and I'm sad to say I don't think it worked. At least not for me. Okay. Just trying to build a neighbor connection. I've never seen a Mac with a hard disk light. At least I don't think I have. Yeah, I might have to try the VLC trick again sometime. Not getting my hopes up though. Wouldn't be surprised if it did crash. If you did that. Zzz. Okay, now we need to put some more water lines here. Didn't know that. Of course, I don't know too much about old Mac stuff. I've used them a little bit, but most I ever used was the Macs and the Power Macs in elementary school, as well as our Apple II Platinum that we had in our kindergarten class. Well, I haven't built any fire stations yet. What's that's not good. I'll build a police station here too. I don't know why that sounded so funny. I can't remember if we had any classic Macs in elementary or not. I want to say we did, but I didn't really use them that much. Another water shortage. Let's just build a lake and put some water pumps there. I usually do good in Pajama Sam 1. I've played it since it came out back in '96. There we go. There, you got some water now. You happy? Yeah, I did play Sockworks. I remember it was basically the luggage conveyor belt game from Let's Explore the Airport. I haven't played it in years though. I need to play it again. It was actually a really good game. I'll let them have a marina. So city's doing decently well, I guess. Definitely built worse ones, especially when I was a kid and didn't know what I was doing. As someone who's always liked roads, hence my former name Road Geek, I would always spend way too much time on the road system in these cities and neglect everything else, and everything would just fall apart. And we could drive through here if we had Streets of SimCity installed on this computer, but being a Pentium 60, it's probably a little bit underpowered for that. Well, we're in 2028 now, so we're already in the future, it looks like. Okay. Uh, Water Worries? Yeah, but again, I haven't played that one in years, so I don't really remember too much about it. The future scares me. Should we try building a highway? That's probably not going to work. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Yeah, those big old Dell Optiplexes like LGR had, never been a huge fan of them. I mean, they're good, they work if you need a vintage computer in a pinch, but I think the Dell Dimensions of that era, like my Dell Dimension 2350, I'm a little biased, were a lot more interesting. Even if it lacked a AGP slot, I mean, you could still put a PCI video card in it, which I did. I put a FX 5200 in mine about 11 years after I got the computer, so yeah, I was a little late getting it upgraded. But remember, I got that computer when I was a teenager. I didn't have much money as a teenager. A low way. Cheesy, but I like it. Yeah, I've actually got I mean, have to look at it because I forget the model number. An Dell Optiplex GX 110 for sale on eBay if anyone's interested. It's a nice little Pentium 3 system, but I just don't have a use for it. Okay, I gotta do some leveling again. Next week's video will hopefully be about a Pentium 4, a Gateway Pentium 4, which I've never used before. I've never used a Pentium 4 Gateway. I remember my uncle having a Pentium 4 Gateway back in the 2000s. Seeing that I don't play Minecraft, I really don't know what the oldest one would be. Oh, Latitude CPX. I have been wanting one of those for years. Those are such cool Pentium 3s. Another Greensboro native. Thanks for coming by. Don't get too many of those. It's not what I wanted to do. I actually bought my aunt, the one with the Gateway 2000, a Latitude CPX for Christmas all the way back in 2012 when they were cheap, so she could play old computer games a little easier. Actually, I had to do some work on it last summer. The hard drive on it died, but I got it back up and running for her, and it seems to be working fine now. I think it's the CPX-J. Oh yeah, I like the Raleigh-Durham area. I have some good friends that live down there. Some on-ramps there. Yeah, it's hard to find vintage laptops with working batteries anymore, unfortunately. Unless you rebuild them, which I don't have the skills. I'm glad to say that my Pentium 2 Compact Armada 1750 still has a working battery, which really comes in handy. Put some exit ramps here. Go. Put another exit ramp here. Haven't been to Durham in a long time. I'm not sure how the thrifting is in the Raleigh-Durham area. I've never been to any down there. go. Hello, Retro Maniac. Glad to have you here. Never been to a Tiger Direct. They never had those around here. I think they did in Raleigh, but not in the Greensboro area. Gotta have more industry. No, I don't think Tiger Direct had anything to do with Tiger Electronics. SimCopter 1 reporting heavy traffic. Yeah, we know. We gotta rebuild the stupid power plant again. Putt joins the circus. I haven't played in so many years. I've forgotten what most of it's like. It's like a good place to put a hospital. You burp burp. Oh yes, I actually did have a Furby. I got it for Christmas in 1998. Lost interest in it in a couple of weeks and it died. That's probably how most of them died anyway. Let's see how our city looks. Oh, we're coming along. 3D Ultra Mini Golf Deluxe. I think I played it in a stream one time last year, and it was pretty good, but I like the original one better. It has a little bit more humor. Oh, the Pavilion. I haven't used it in a while, but as far as I know, it's still working great. Thanks again. Did mine start cackling at 3 a.m.? Probably not, because I would probably remember it to this day, the trauma it would have caused. We got on this whole game and not even built a city hall. Wow. 3D Ultra NASCAR Pinball, still never played it. I think the city needs a zoo. In the words of the late Bob Saget, being in front of this great city audience reminds me of being at the zoo. Yeah, it does look like Capitol Hill. Actually looks just like it. Okay, what else can we build today? The only thing I remember about Schoolhouse Rock, because that was kind of before my time, was having a Schoolhouse Rock computer game demo on a Sesame Street game that I had back in '96 or so. But I don't really remember too much about it. Okay. I know it, let's build a prison. We'll put it out here in the middle of nowhere. Maximum security. I'll build some more roads. Okay, I'm gonna just tear this house down for the ramp. There we go. Yes, there's heavy traffic. We know. We get it. Something here. The city's doing okay. Need to build some schools, though, I think. And maybe a college. Still can't believe how many views that destination video has gotten. Boy, that destroyed everything. And I didn't even build the college. There we go. Another water shortage, really? There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about the traffic. Something tells me there's heavy traffic here. What in the world just blew up? Yep, heavy traffic. Heavy traffic indeed. I gotta rebuild that power plant again. There we go. You happy? When I will be doing a video of my trip to Georgia again like I did last year. Hopefully people will find it interesting. I know my videos that are not computer related usually don't get many views, so hopefully people will find this entertaining. Oh, what? I barely did anything and it blew everything up. Go. No blowing up. There we go. Didn't realize they didn't have power there. Yeah, we know. Alright, we'll build a bus depot. Will that make y'all happy? Hmm. Maybe they can help congestion a little bit. Bus depot didn't do a darn thing. Yeah, we get it. This is the worst traffic that has ever existed in the history of mankind, and it's all my fault. Okay. Let's do one of these arcologies. I don't have enough money. I just realized that. That $500,000 is going away. Hope you know what? Why don't we save this and come back to it another day? And we'll go ahead and call this a stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Hadn't played SimCity 2000 in a while, so it was nice to do that again. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all next time. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.